Welcome to Centier.
Welcome to the city of Whiting. For the Schrage family, this is where it all began. This arch, established 150 years ago by my great-grandfather Henry, who built the first general store here, the provisions for the community. And with that, the city started to grow, and the need for a bank was created. He created the Bank of Whiting with the funds that he had from the sale of his swamp and farmland to the Standard Oil Company, who built the country's largest refinery. Henry always placed the city, his friends, and his clients first. So much so that he set aside his personal trust fund to make sure that the bank was made whole on every loan and expense it incurred during the Deep Depression of the 30s. Every strong organization needs a cornerstone. I've always looked to Henry for my guidance, fortitude, resilience, and wanting to make sure the people are taken care of first. We're at Whiting Park on the edge of Lake Michigan, and this is where I grew up, a serene place that has grown over the years, quiet for a while and is having a renaissance, just as the bank is. I was brought up valuing commitments and legacies. My great-grandfather left the legacy of the Bank of Whiting, which is now Centier. My grandfather was the mayor of Whiting. He established this park that we're in today. And my father, Walter, was that personable guy who loved to sit in the lobby and talk to people, build relationships, engage them in their situations, how he could help, how the bank could make their life better. There's nothing more fulfilling and rewarding than work with family. How proud can a father be to have a next generation following him? I have two son-in-laws and a daughter who are actively involved in the business, who want to perpetuate this organization, this culture, make this available to the future generations of Indiana.
My brother-in-laws have both had jobs before they came to Centier, and the experience, I think you have to go out and get your feet wet in other companies and cultures to really feel special about where you're at now.
The fact that you get to work with these amazing people that truly care about you, but that service experience stems from something much deeper, which is a culture that Mike Schrage, my father-in-law, has spent his career building and nurturing.
Being part of that fifth generation that's going to carry on the values that have been established beforehand and continuing that not-for-sale campaign and living what we speak.
If you're really going to have a family organization, you have to work at it. Let's go find Nancy. Nancy! She has been with me 25 years, thick and thin, and all sorts of fun in between, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. She always calls me sir. I can't get her to call me Mike.
I can't. It's not in me to do it.
What I would tell a new associate or employee coming on board, experience Centier both internally and externally. Get involved as much as they can.
Employees always come first. We all know that you're only as strong as your weakest link. If our employees aren't happy, if they're not fulfilled in their lives, we can't expect them to properly serve the clients of Centier.
Let yourself have fun. Embrace all of the various opportunities that we have, all the things that we do externally to engage with the communities that we serve, the parades, the fun lunches that we do in the cafe. Again, just embrace it and allow yourself to be a kid.
All right, Greg, Joe, well done. If our associates are happy, fulfilled, and their life is in balance, they're going to then be able to touch the lives of the other 100,000 clients we have out there. They will place those clients first. We're very fortunate. A lot of community banks are going by the wayside, and we see a lot of mergers and acquisitions happening out there, but I can assure you, you have my promise that we will not be for sale for any price. We are here to stay for the generations to come. All right!
I just want to thank you for your investment here in Mishawaka. Seems like just a few days ago, and I think it was, that we were just doing the groundbreaking right here.
It takes good banks to make good things happen, and we greatly appreciate Centier being willing to do that. We look forward to standing with them in the future.
I think Centier does a nice job providing stability to its employees, to its communities, in its pursuit to remain not for sale.
It's a culture about cultivating and creating true relationships that are just not for the short term. We expect to see these people in our communities, at soccer games, at church, or wherever it may be.
When working with Centier Bank through the process, I felt like not only were they part of our team and bringing that added value that we didn't have the experience with, but they were part of the family.
World-class service, to me, is really defined by one fundamental thing. When you care, you listen, and you engage people. Because how can I provide a solution to you if I don't know who you are?
That was the most wonderful day of my life because he was like, I like it. This is gonna work. Let's get it going. And that stuck with me. And that's one of the reasons why we chose Centier, was his enthusiasm towards the plan.
We were very proud, very excited to be part of their story and help them cross this finish line. And we look forward to crossing many more finish lines with them.
People want to belong to Centier. They feel that we offer and show a very unique service. Most banks and firms won't invest in making that kind of investment into a connection. It takes deep roots to make that happen. It has to be walked and talked and modeled every day as often as you possibly can.
I like institutions that engage with the community. I've yet to meet somebody at the bank that I feel like, boy, maybe they're having a bad day. It seems like everybody's having a good day all the time.
We come in, everybody takes care of us, everybody knows us, it's like family.
It all starts with a goal, a destination.
At the end of the day, we're all in business, and it comes down just to caring for your customer and building that relationship together. I don't think you get that everywhere. I think Centier does a really nice job of that. I think they sincerely care about all their customers.
That's my bank. That's my bank. No. Centier's my bank.
The legacy I want to leave at Centier is the culture. It's not how big we get. It's not how much our stock price goes up. It's something that I won't give up. We won't expand too far or too wide that we lose that personal culture that I treasure. Hi, Bob. Good to see you guys. Welcome to Centier. And I want to have for the 5th generation and the 6th generation in the next century. My family's reputation is at stake, and I don't compromise that for anything. All right. However long your chapter is with us, 3 or 30 years, I hope that you can stop by and say, Mike, that was one of the best chapters in my book of life.
Welcome to Centier. Welcome to Centier.
Welcome.
Welcome back to Centier. How are you?
Welcome.
Welcome to Centier.
Welcome.
Welcome to Centier.
Welcome to Centier!
You're gonna love it here.